How many people does it take to get a shot of these vans? Hey everybody, welcome. This is a fun adventure. That's my friend Ryan Eversley.
Hi, Ryan Eversley.
Professional race car driver, TV personality, host of Dinner with Racers. This is his beautiful Acti van.
What do you got?
I have a 1991 Suzuki Every all-wheel drive turbo. Tell me about, yeah, right, you can see it says turbo right there.
So
tell me about your van.
Mine is a 1991 Honda Acti. It's a 660cc, not turbocharged or intercooled.
Gotcha.
5-speed, but it is my favorite thing I've ever bought in my life. I kind of snaked it out from underneath you.
What?
You already told them.
Well, just in case you don't know, Ryan and I have been friends for years, and we were talking about wouldn't it be cool if we had one of these K vans, KEI, which is a classification car in Japan. And so I sent him a link and I said, oh, how about this one at Japanese Classics? And he was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
20 minutes later.
Called them and I was like, hey, I really want this Honda. Is there any way I can get it? I race for Honda. Is it possible? And they're like, yeah, you can just pay for it. I was like, all right, can I just put a deposit on it real quick just so no one else buys it? And he's like, done deal. And then you called me like a week later and you're like, hey, bud, did you buy a Honda? And I was like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, because Chris, the owner, was like, yeah, I think your friend. He's a
race car driver named Ryan from Georgia bought it?
That's right. That's right. So I had to get a different one, and I found this one in the back. Also at Japanese Classics in Richmond, and there's a lot of cool places you can get them. We visited Duncan Imports on Cruising the Continental US, which you can see at cruisingthecontinentalus.com. And so today is another fun trip that our friends at Continental said, hey, this sounds fun. Why don't you guys take your little vans around Atlanta? So we're gonna hit some coffee shops today.
Donuts.
Get some donuts. Ooh, barbecue. Maybe some sneakers. Maybe some beef jerky.
Definitely some jerky.
Basically, we're gonna hit all of our friends' places today, and it's supposed to stop raining soon, which is great because it's freezing. Morning. So yeah, we're on a little adventure today, but I hope you guys enjoy this. It's gonna be fun. The potholes up here are bigger than our van. So I am going to point out I'm on Continental Extreme Contact Sports, which are 205, 50, 15. Ryan is on these fantastic Conti Pro contacts, excuse me. And what size are those?
Those are 15s.
195, 50, 50 to be exact.
That's right.
Do you have a MagnaFlow custom exhaust on yours?
No, I don't. I'm not sponsored by MagnaFlow.
I don't think DC Sports is paying to be on there, but I saw their tip.
I just felt like Honda did such a good job from the factory, I didn't have to change anything.
Okay, just so you know, mine has custom MagnaFlow exhaust. It also has an Odyssey battery in there. Those wheels were put together by 3-Piece US. Those are JDM Volks or Rays.
Yep.
And I think they have a name, but I can't remember. It's like a mesh something.
Yeah, I've got TE37s Volks, which are probably more expensive than the van. Don't tell anybody that.
Probably.
I think they call yours lattice style wheels from back in the sports. Lettuce style.
Lettuce. That's what the kids are calling it now.
That's what they're calling them.
They're calling it. All right.
They're kale style.
They're kale. Kale chips. Let's get rolling. Kale, Okay, we're at our first stop. Where are we going?
We're going to Victory Coffee and Calamity. They have a couple of local restaurants, but this is their new coffee shop they opened. It's got a motorcycle, car theme. It's really cool. I have a lot of fun.
What street is this?
This is on Boulevard, right?
I think so. I don't know. My friends Megan. The cab. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, I was gonna say, my friends Megan and Kevin got married down the street, and as soon as we pulled under the tunnel, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where we are.
Yeah.
So exciting. I live outside of the perimeter, OTP. And Ryan's inside the perimeter.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Let's go have some coffee. We're here at Revolution Donuts. Again, we're near Krog Street. This is such a cool part of Atlanta.
Love it here.
It's really awesome. So we're gonna go and try the vegan donut because to me that's like
it doesn't matter that it's
jumbo
vegan.
shrimp.
It's almost like those purple bag of Doritos are vegan. It doesn't matter.
They're still Doritos.
They're still Doritos.
Okay, so it's still a donut.
It's still horrible for you. It just doesn't have any animal products.
Okay, because I think that's what a lot of people think. Oh, it must be healthy.
No, I have to stay away from this place, especially this time of year because the season's about to start.
Oh, yeah.
So if I come here, it's the end.
You got to be careful.
I'm doing this for you.
This is so fun. The vans are doing great, by the way. They're really made. You can
front row parking.
Right. You can't beat that.
At Revolution Donuts.
It really is like you can tell why these were so happy at home in the tiny streets of Japan with no parking.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
We could park both these in one spot.
We'll put them on top of each other.
Let's have a donut.
What did you just tell me?
I want to support local business, so I bought a dozen.
You got a dozen donuts.
Fancy donuts.
And then we're going to get barbecue.
Well, yeah, I can take these home. They travel. It's so cold. They'll be fine in the car. Oh my goodness. All right, we are now at Fox Brothers Barbecue. This is one of my favorite barbecue joints ever. Jonathan and Justin, two brothers from Texas, started this because they were always making barbecue for all their friends, and one day someone was like, y'all should do something about it. It's like open a place. So they bought this old building that was on DeKalb. We had a huge tornado come through a couple years ago and smashed most of this side of the building, had to rebuild everything. But when my parents opened up their barbecue joint, which is now closed, Katie Lou's Cafe, Jonathan and Justin invited my dad up and said, look, come up, have fun. We'll teach you anything we can. And it was just so special to do that. I also was here for my friend Guy Fieri's show, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I was working on the Camaro right over there. So this place is really special to us. But the food is insane. If you're in Atlanta, the cool thing is they're in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They have a kiosk over by their big kitchen. And then they also have a West Side location. The poppers are insane. They have these like dinosaur short rib things that are just, oh man. I'm salivating just thinking about it. Everything's delicious. So good. You gotta try it. Come join us. If you know Atlanta at all, you know where we are. We are outside of Wish. It is an amazing sneaker store. And just street culture, everything. It's the coolest shop around. Lauren and Julie do such an amazing job with this. So we just got a bunch of cool pictures in front. That is the greatest hip hop duo to ever come out of Atlanta. Outkast, Big Boy, Andre 3000, and our little vans. Let's go inside, go check it out. All right, this is Wish. Over there, you got the shoestring wall. My buddy Elijah. And then you got downstairs where all the magic happens. What's up? Oh, look at this. Just rad sneakers everywhere. So now we are at the Spotted Trotter, and you've never been here before,
First time, and I live like 2 miles away, so.
This is amazing. So my friends, Megan and Kevin Oots started this business. Now it's got to be 10 plus years, and when they say eat good meat, like you see right there on the building, it's amazing. This is Atlanta's best charcuterie. Some of the best beef jerky I've ever had. And it's so cool to see. These are friends of mine for 20 plus years. Okay. Megan's a friend from high school, and their love and passion and all the stuff they do. Talk about like farm to table and kind of all of the right things that you want to be on the farming side. It's that plus Kevin's passion for making just incredible stuff. Yeah. So if you're in the Atlanta area or anywhere around here, you can also order stuff online, but beef jerky, steaks, pâtés, they make the craziest charcuterie boards I've ever seen.
Amazing. I'm excited.
Let's get in there.
Charcuterie board.
Oh my gosh, who doesn't?
I'm excited to know that I know how to say charcuterie board.
Right? You did it really well.
It's been a long time.
I struggle with the English language.
I've been trying for a while, yeah, on a daily basis. A charcuterie.
Chuterie?
Have you ever had Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire? Let's get in there.
Charcuterie.
My hair is bigger at each stop. I realize I don't have any driving shots of us to connect any of these. So if y'all are watching, I hope you're enjoying. But if it just like, then we're at the next place, that's on me. Drew that edits these will really love that.
Oh, will I? Well, since he didn't get any shots, here's your photo montage.
Here we go!
Atlanta here in Inman Park. There's one in Decatur now. My good buddy Randy owns it. Been eating here for years. One of my favorite places in Atlanta. I tell people to come here all the time on social media and stuff. So for me, it's like my go-to spot. Not only is it a kick-ass restaurant, not only is it a really great restaurant.
We can say, yeah.
Can we say kick-ass? Yeah. Do you like how I gave you the edit?
I appreciate that. We're gonna leave that in.
Not only is Folk Art kick-ass, they also have like normal simple food, but you can also come here like on a date or, you know, to like impress somebody like a business. Oh. I've done all of these things.
All of the above. So, and aren't we right down the street from where you used to live?
Yeah, when I first moved down to Atlanta, I moved into Inman Park here about not even a half mile, it's like 4 doors down.
Yeah.
And I used to come here and eat here so often that, and I have such a weird schedule with racing that the staff had no idea what I did for a living, and they were taking bets, and they thought I was like a hitman.
Oh!
Yeah, they were like, maybe
because you disappear for weeks at a time.
And I'd come back and I'd eat like 4 meals in a row. And then when they learned what I did for a living, they're like, oh, right. And I was like, yeah, there's nothing in my fridge, because as a race car driver, in the middle of the season, like, you're just basically killing lettuce.
It's spoiled.
If you buy it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, so I would come here so sporadically, but then also for like big periods of time, they're like, he's on a mission somewhere. Maybe he's in the CIA. And I was like, right. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So.
I used to take improv classes at Dad's Garage, which was just right down the street.
The one that used to be right here.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What I would refer to as like the OG, but I think that was even the second.
I moved
or third
in
one.
right before they took down that whole thing, and they built up what's there now. So yeah,
it's crazy.
A lot of changes here in Atlanta.
We were gonna take you guys inside there, but we took so long at the Spotted Trotter that they closed because we got a little meat drunk. We got a little. Their stuff is so good.
It's been a big day of eating.
It really has.
Yeah.
You know what would really cap this off? If we went somewhere to get like a nice, like a cherry on top.
Like a little sweet.
Yeah,
like
a little sweet.
What are you thinking?
Something that says Atlanta.
Like an Atlanta staple, but sweet.
Yeah.
You got something in mind?
I think I have an idea.
Let's do it.
Follow me. There's no driving shots. You know what? We've come to the end. The end.
Big day.
It has been a big day. I think this has been really fun. A first time to try the Tiny Van Tour.
Tiny Van Tour.
I think it worked great.
Got to do it in our hometown, so that was easy.
Funny story. I've driven probably 100 miles all total today. My gas gauge has not moved.
No, I'm good. I'm good for the month.
I'm getting 50 miles a gallon.
Easy.
And we are bringing it everywhere we go.
Yeah, we're flat out.
Yeah.
At 35 miles an hour.
But it's been so fun.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We thought the best way to end this is at a place that I think is iconic to Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Especially if people come and visit. We are at
the Varsity.
The Varsity, that's right. We wanted to park up top, but it's closed today. When I lived at Georgia State, I went there for a year. I had to put one of those thick blankets over my window because the lights from the Varsity were so bright at night, it would keep me up. But we're going to go get ourselves a frosted orange.
What do you have?
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 A couple chili dogs for the road.
Ooh. You're gonna kill me. I gotta race in like a week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jog home.
God.
This has been so fun. Thanks for watching. Big thanks to Continental for supporting all of our fun ideas. If you want to get yourself a little van like this, check out Japanese Classics or Duncan Imports. They have 2 locations. There's a ton of them too. Importavehicle.com. There's a bajillion.
You know, another thing you can do is you can go to cruisingthecontinentalus.com and you can see the video series you and I have been working on.
Yes.
And we're having all sorts of fun.
Such a great time.
Go check that out.
cruisingthecontinentalu.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Make sure you follow at Eversley or Ryan Eversley, depending on what social media you're on. I'm Rutledge. We love you. See you.